Hi everybody, thank you very much for watching. In today's segment, we're going to cover how to add in term insurance as well as minimum funded and non-participating whole life product options into a life design analysis case. To start, we're going to go to the Add New Case section of life design analysis, and we're going to either create a client or we're going to use an existing client on file. If we're going to create a client, just fill in the client form. Personal and contact information can be filled out. Notice some sections are mandatory, any of them that have the red asterisks. And the more that you fill out, the more that can go into the eApp integration that we have built in with Empire Life and soon other insurance carriers. One other recommendation is I would recommend putting the client's date of birth. That way we can round up to their age nearest. For today's demonstration, I'm going to use my Bob sample case demo client by typing in the characters of their name, selecting them, and clicking continue to proceed. When we're brought into the design case page, the first thing you should notice is the add plans to compare section, where I see green colored icons for different life insurance product types, as well as critical illness. When we select them, so I'll click on term insurance to start, right away it's going to take me to the plan specifications page. This accesses our Life Guide integration, where I can survey the insurance market all across Canada for different term product options. To start, we're going to put in the amount of insurance that's required. We're going to follow that up by selecting our term length, and you can see there's various options. That's going to be followed up by the risk, the payment schedule, make sure you choose the appropriate one. Company filter. Here you'll see my preferred companies is set up. To learn more about setting this up, go to the account settings video. If not, we can also look per carrier or across all of the Canadian carriers. The last option is to limit the results. I'm going to use show all. Once I click search, I'm going to see the market survey appear, and it's going to list the carriers in order of least to most expensive. You'll notice that all the carrier options look very similar. We're listing their annual or monthly premium, and we provide the same colored icons for each option, which we'll go through in just a second. We can also see the difference in pricing between the top result and the option we're looking at. The great thing about this too is that any promotions that carriers are offering are reflected in these market surveys. As we're recording this video, Canada Life currently has a promo for their term insurance options. This comes up automatically without any updates needed. Because we're a website, that's all done in the background. Each carrier option has 3 colored icons listed below the annual or monthly premium. The first one is listed as add to case. This will take the current premium and the guaranteed renewal schedule and apply it to the design case page with this product information. We can also add these products in as a reissue, so simulating that in 10 years, if the client is still in current health status and using today's rates, since that's all we have access to, what it would look like to repurchase or reissue the same coverage option. And we continue to do that for each 10-year renewal. We also have reissue options where we can show this being exchanged to a T20 after 5 years or after 7 years. Most of the time though, you're going to add it into the case through that icon with those guaranteed renewals. Show/add medical info will show what's required for the medical application of that product. And you can choose to show it to the client by clicking the add to case with medical info option, or we can choose just to see it ourselves here and add it to the case without that information. And the last icon that says view sample contract, this will show an example of what the contract looks like for each carrier example. But in order to present this on the report, I'm going to click the green add to case icon. What I'm going to see in just a matter of seconds is that I'm redirected back to the design case page, and now the Empire Life Solution 10 is listed above the green colored product icons. This means it's ready to present on the report. So I can go through another term search, or I can add in any other product options as I wish. But the process to search a rate and then have it applied into the report follows the same steps. On to adding in a universal life option. I'll notice when I select the plus universal life icon, a drop-down menu appears. The first option I see is search rates. Below that, I see a list of major carriers, some of which are asking me to bring in a spreadsheet file. This only pertains to universal life coverage that's going to be overfunded. However, if we want to bring coverage that's minimally funded, we can click on the search rates option. And this will take us back to the same plan specifications page we had for the term insurance market survey. However, we're looking at just permanent product lengths that we can choose between, but all other options are identical. When selecting search, just like we saw for term insurance, the market survey is going to appear in that least to most expensive order. So it's a nice consistent feel and the same path we're following from start to finish compared to that term insurance survey. Simply click Add to Case. And now we'll see that Empire Life Solution 10 along with the Ivari Universal Life on the same design case page. And that's telling me we have a comparison between these two products ready to go. Now let's go into adding in a whole life product. You're going to notice here, just like we had for Universal Life, when selecting the plus whole life icon, we see the same drop-down menu with search rates and a list of major carrier options. These carrier options we see here are for bringing in a spreadsheet for participating whole life insurance options. If we wanted to add basic par or non-participating options, we can click search rates just like we did on the UL side. And this will provide us with the same plan specifications page. So again, the same process is being followed, just different term lengths. Now, as I complete the market survey and you see the same look and feel that we've just gone through, I do want to mention that this works best for non-par products. And that's because the market surveys will provide the premium, the insurance benefit, and the guaranteed cash value. So products like the Empire Life Solution 100 are a great fit for doing a market survey, but keep this in mind when you're completing this. The other thing to keep note of is some carriers do not provide their par whole life rates inside of the market survey. So you might not see all carrier options if you're searching for price. If you are looking to add in a participating option, please watch the video which shows how to add in a spreadsheet for overfunded, UL, and par whole life options. Going back to this though, if I want to add in the product, I'm going to select Add to Case again. And there we have it. We have all three products that we searched now inside the design case page. And of course, I can use some of the additional design case settings to customize the report even further, including some of my page options. But for today's sake, I'm just going to generate the insurance report, and that's going to put all of them together with my branding and of course the pages that are selected. So here we can see each of those options, including the guaranteed renewal schedule on the term insurance versus the level cost of the permanent products. And we have the breakdown of the premium schedule, as well as the cumulative cost to see that long-term cost savings by going with permanent. And working with that Empire Life Solution 100, we can see we have a bar graph which compares both the sum of premium versus the guaranteed cash value. And this came up from the market survey. So that's going to conclude this video today. If you have any questions whatsoever about a market survey and how to complete this inside of Life Design Analysis, feel free to contact us via our live chat to speak with one of our customer success representatives, and we'll be happy to help you out.